Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I made this really beautiful Jessica Rabbit nail set. So let's jump right into the video. So first thing I did was grab my nail tips, I put them on the stand, and I did go ahead and buff them. I like to buff them, but a lot of people say it's not necessary, but I'm not 100% sure if these specific nail tips are gel, so I just like to buff them to make sure. But if there are gel tips, you can, I think, etch with acetone if you want to. That's just something I've never mentioned before. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my base color, or my base coat. I did go in with my base coat already, and I did cure it, and then now I'm going in with my base color. So this is number 27 from Nails Bling Supply, one of my favorite nude base colors of all time. I prefer nude base color where it's not so sheer and you don't get to see your natural nail underneath. I personally hate when you can see my natural nail under, so I don't like to really do that for my customers unless specifically requested to do so. So I like this color, it's my go-to, and you can layer it with different nude colors from Nails Bling Supply to make it look like the color you need. But this was a freestyle set, so I just used this one. And then now I'm going to go ahead and buff out where I'm going to be applying my crystals. So I already buffed out the area, and after that's done, I dusted it off, and then I'm going in and putting on my nail glue. So the nail glue that I'm using, or it's not nail glue, it's like a adhesion glue. It's from Amazon, and it is a cyanacrylate glue. It's the same ingredient as what Zuley's Bling adhesive is made out of, if you've used that before. I mentioned that here and there just in case you're new to my channel. So now I'm going to be applying my crystals. I love getting my crystals from Bluestreak crystals. They're so sparkly and pretty, but you can definitely find some affordable options, even more affordable, on Amazon or even AliExpress, and Shein have crystals as well. You just got to make sure they're glass crystals. Don't buy the plastic ones in case you're new to nails. The plastic ones can melt if you try to clean them with acetone, which is what I always recommend in my videos, is to clean them, because the glue and like fingerprints or anything can get stuck on the crystals. And if you're going to take your finished product photos, you definitely don't want there to be fingerprints or extra glue all over your stones, especially these big ones. So I always recommend cleaning them afterwards. But as you can see here, I'm just applying the glue in the direction that I know I'm going to be putting the crystals in. I knew these were going to be very sparkly and crystallized because it is Jessica Rabbit, like her gown is sparkly. So I was like, yeah, let's do some crystals on these nails, and my customer was okay with that as well. So I'm going ahead and putting on the rhinestones here, and then I am doing a mixture of red and some AB just to add a little extra sparkle. I like mixing crystal AB and then red together. Like, I love the way it sparkles when they're together, so that's what I decided to do. And then after I'm done applying the stones, and I know I'm not going to apply any more stones after this, like on these nails, then I'm going to go ahead and spray it with my Hurry Up Nail Glue drying spray. It like dries the nail glue on contact, but it cannot be the glue that goes in the lamp. It has to be the glue that's like this kind, like nail glue consistency. As you can see, it's already drying. I had to reapply those crystals right there, and the glue was already dry, so I had to go back and apply just a little bit more. As you can see, the tube that this glue comes with is very easy to apply the glue with. Like, it comes out very slow and easy. Now I'm going to be starting on the French tips. So these are the two colors I'm mixing together from Nailzbydev to do the sparkly red. It is my go-to combo. I use this combo so much during Valentine's Day and during Christmas time because the red is just so perfect, but I love mixing them. One is a chunky glitter, one is a fine glitter. If there's anything that Nailzbydev does right, it is these type of glitters. They are so freaking pretty. They're like almost reflective looking, or I think they are reflective, I don't really know, but they are so sparkly. And also her liner gels are really good if you're looking into getting some products from her. But yeah, I do use her liner gels in this video as well, so you'll see that in a second. But yeah, so I'm just going in and creating a French tip with this combination of colors, and I'm going to do the French on the pointer finger and on the pinky. I like to leave the middle fingers open for my characters. As you'll notice if you look at my Instagram, I usually do the characters on the middle fingers. It's because it leaves me a little bit more room where they can still be the center of attention. Like, of course I could do the characters on the thumb, but I don't want to do the characters on the thumb because then they won't show when my customer is wearing it. You know what I mean? So I like to do the characters front and center right on the middle finger, and I like to do the other nails as almost like an accent nail. You know, if my customers specifically wanted more characters drawn on there, then I would do the characters on the other nails as well, but I like to mainly do it on the middle finger. For these freestyle sets that I've been doing, I have more coming for you guys. I recorded a Winnie the Pooh one, and then yeah, a Winnie the Pooh, and then I recorded the strawberry shortcake, really cute one that I made. If you guys saw that, I did record those, and those are on the way. But I'm got the opportunity to do a bunch of these characters. In case you guys don't have Instagram, I'll just tell you guys it's because I did a Valentine's Day freestyle sale on the Instagram page where I sell my press-on nails. There's just some characters I've really been wanting to paint, so I gave people the opportunity to buy the nail set at a discounted price than what I would usually charge, in order for me to be able to draw these characters. So it was my first time drawing every single one of them, and that's why it was a discounted price. And each one of these characters take me anywhere from 2 to 4 hours to create. Like, the nail sets take a really, really long time. The Winnie the Pooh one that I made took me around 6 hours, I think. When I was looking back at the footage, my phone kept running out of storage while I was filming that one, and it's because it took me so long to make. This Jessica Rabbit one took me about 3.5 hours because it's just the 2 characters, and the other nails were like the crystals, so it wasn't too much work. But doing the line work when you have really shaky hands like I do, just definitely is going to take you way more time. So yeah, these nail sets take me a really long time to do, but I like offering the freestyle sale just in case someone wants to order a character set at a discounted price. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that. If you guys see me doing characters sometimes, like around the holidays, I think around the holidays, around Valentine's Day is when I usually do it, but I'm not sure if I'm ever going to do it again. I think from here on out, if I ever paint characters, it's going to be because I want to, and I'm not necessarily going to do a sale anymore, because sometimes it gets to a point where like you really have to know your worth, you know what I mean? And I put so much effort into these character sets, so I just feel like I don't know. I don't really know what the future holds or what I'm going to plan to do. I really was planning like in January, I was thinking that I wanted to also do like a summer themed characters sale, but I feel like I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not really sure. I might just make some characters for fun here for YouTube, and I can keep the nail sets because I don't think I'm going to be doing them anymore like for customers. So yeah, this is just how my kind of process has been working with character sets. And now I'm just going ahead and doing a few more crystals here on the pointer and on the pinky. I have been also working on my website behind the scenes. I have pretty much have everything ready to go. And if I do make character nail sets in the future, I'm going to just freestyle whatever I want in a certain size, and I'll have it up on my site probably for anyone that wants to purchase it. But yeah, I think that's going to be my go-to for my character sets from here on out. And I have so many ideas for characters though for summer. Like, I want to make a Little Mermaid themed one, really go all out and do like a water effect, and then do like 3D seashells, and really, really cute. So I'm thinking of doing some stuff like that. And then I have other ideas for summer characters, like a SpongeBob theme as well, a lot of under the sea type of theme characters that I want to make. And yeah, so hopefully my site is up by around summertime so that I can have those ready and made and I can put them on my website. But I'm just having a lot of trouble really trying to figure out how to ship worldwide. Like, I don't know why it's so confusing to me. I've watched an insane amount of YouTube videos on how to ship worldwide from the US, and I don't know why it's so confusing. Like, a lot of people say don't use USPS because it's just like sometimes you can have issues with them, so I think I'm gonna have to ship with only UPS. But then I am confused, like, does UPS ship worldwide? I don't really know how that works, so I don't really know, you guys. I'm having a lot of trouble with that, just the fact that I don't know how to ship worldwide. Like, I don't know what to do. So I have to keep doing more research and more research. It's probably going to take me hours and hours to figure out what I can do, because I really want to have my website open worldwide, especially right now when I first start. And eventually with like the gel polishes and stuff, I know it can get tricky because I know I want to launch gel polishes eventually in my own brand, but I don't know if that's going to be anytime soon, because I could have sworn that I saw something online about how now we can't order from like other, like, I think we can't order from Shein, Alibaba, or AliExpress. I don't even know if that's true, but I think as a US person, I think as someone that lives in the US, I don't think I can do that anymore. Like, I think our president is blocking it or something. I don't know about politics. I don't really know what's going on with that. But so I think I'm going to have to hold off on launching my own brand anyway for now. So I want to launch my site, at least for my press on nails, my artwork, and things that I like to make. So that way I can have it up for you guys in case anybody who does want to purchase nails, and also just for my customers in general. And my brushes, of course. I want to launch my brushes. So that's coming soon. And yeah, hopefully I can get it done as fast as possible. I literally want to have everything ready by April. Like, I don't want to hold off any longer now. Like, I feel like I'm just waiting and trying to figure out the behind the scenes stuff, and it's just too confusing for me, but I need to just do it. I feel like I'll learn from trial and error. I feel like that's probably how everybody starts. Like, nothing starts off perfect, and I have this thing where I want everything to be perfect, and it's kind of an issue for me, because I would rather just not start if it's not perfect, which is a kind of a bad way to think. Like, I kind of just have to do it and then hope for the best. Anyway, that's super random. I'm already painting Jessica Rabbit. I know I've been painting her for a little bit. I am using the Nailzbydev chocolate liner gel collection to paint her. It is like one of the creamy colors that she has in there. I don't really know what the name of it is exactly off the top of my head. I think, actually, let me see if I have it in front of me. Is it this color? I have this color called Toffee. So I think it's this color called Toffee mixed together with some white gel polish. So I mix those to make her skin color, and then I'm going ahead and using this really pretty orange color from Nail Reserve, I think, and it is called Gingerbread Glam, and it is the most beautiful burnt orange color, and I feel like this is the exact color I needed for her hair. I see a lot of people doing Jessica Rabbit differently. Some people paint her with like fiery red hair, some people paint her with really, really orange hair, so I decided to do something in the middle, like a burnt orange red. And I feel like it was absolutely perfect. I love the way it looked. So I'm just painting her hair now. I did do the color block method as I do with all my characters. I just went ahead and did her skin color silhouette, like the whole outline of her silhouette that I was going to need for her skin tone. Then I went ahead and cured that. And then now I'm going in and doing her hair. So I'm doing the whole silhouette of her hair, and then filling it all in to where I know the hair is going to be showing. Then I'm going to go ahead and cure that afterwards. And then now I can move on to the detail work after this. Painting Jessica Rabbit was honestly so fun. I have been waiting to paint her for so long. Like, there's so many ideas of stuff that I want to paint. I love to do characters. Like, it is so fun. It just takes like so long for me. Like I said, it could take me anywhere from 3 to 6 hours per nail set. When I'm filming and editing the tutorials, you guys have no idea how much footage I have to cut out. Like, I have to cut out so much footage and speed it up, and it just, because I'm like going really slow. And I know it already looks right here like I'm going pretty slow, but you guys, this is already sped up times 2. Like, and look how slow I'm going. It looks like I'm painting normal, but I'm not. It's already sped up. So yeah, I do paint pretty slow. Now I'm going to be doing her dress. So I'm painting the dress red, and then I'll be going over it with a glitter, the same glitter red that I used on the other nails. I wanted to do a base red first because I really wanted the glitter to stand out. So you'll see in a second here how I do that. But I just cure after every layer whenever I'm doing a character. I don't want anything to smudge or get messed up. So it's really a good idea when you're doing a character to just cure as you go, instead of trying to paint everything all at once, and then, you know, things can get smeared or things can bleed into each other. But now I'm going to be doing her eyeball. But I really wanted to paint Jessica Rabbit because she's like a glam girl, right? So she has the really beautiful like purple eyeshadow. I really wanted to paint that, and like just overall her whole face. So I wanted to go ahead and do the really big eyelid in white as well. So you could see I made the eye very elongated from the top, and the reason why I did that is because I'm going to essentially cut half of that and then put half of it as like the eyeshadow part, and the other half is going to be her eyes, really squinty and really like sultry. So right here, I just did her eyebrow. I'm already going in and doing some outline work. I kind of tend to do things in a weird order, if you guys haven't noticed. I think my brain has a really short attention span. Like, not in the sense that like I can't focus or I'm impatient, because I'm actually a really patient person. It's just the fact that when I'm painting a character, I like to move on to different steps. I feel like I have more fun that way. When I'm focusing too much on one step, over and over and over again, if that makes sense. I tend to either mess up or get frustrated, so I like to move on from things that scare me. For example, eyeballs, like drawing eyes scares me a lot, so I like to move on from that and continue with some of the other stuff before I go back to the eye, if that makes sense. So right there, I had already put down the white, but now I decided to go ahead and do her cleavage area and then her hair. So I'm doing the thin line work before I go in with the actual rest of the eye, because I was feeling kind of scared to do the eye. I always get scared with stuff like that. So I'm just using the triple fudge liner gel from Nailzbydev. I had told you guys that this is one of my favorite colors ever for character art, because when you need a color that's not black, you just need like a nice dark rich brown. This is perfect, and I just really needed something like this for this character, because she has so many like red elements, like the red hair, the red dress. Outlining her in this kind of like reddish dark brown made it so beautiful. Like, it just really works for a lot of different characters to use a liner gel like this. And then there's other characters where I prefer to use the black liner gel. Like there's a lot of characters where I used the black liner gel. I think I just recently also did Aladdin and Jasmine, and I could have sworn that I used the black liner gel on those characters, just because when I'm looking at the reference photo, I will literally pay attention to what color the character is outlined in. So usually my reference photos are from Pinterest. I'll just look up the name of the character, and whatever picture stands out to me is the one that I'll paint. So that's what I did for Jessica Rabbit, and I noticed that she wasn't outlined in a black, she was outlined in like a dark brown. So that's why this liner gel collection really comes through, honestly, and it helps that they're actually good quality, so I get really clean lines. And then of course the brush I'm using is my brush that I'm going to be coming out with. I'm like scared that, I don't know, I'm like scared to launch the brushes, but I know so many of you guys want it, so I'm so excited to actually be having that up and ready soon. But yeah, so this is just what I'm using for the whole entire character, is my liner brush right here. And you can see the eye. Oh my gosh, it looks so pretty already. I'm just trying my best to really do the clean lines, nice thin lines, because it can get really hard. I think right here I might have messed up a little, but yeah, right there I messed up a little bit, so I just go back and fix it. It's not a big deal, but I do kind of panic, I'm not gonna lie. I panic when I mess up on the eyes, because it's like you have so little room for error. Like if I was, because see right here I messed up, I didn't cure any of the other lines, like I didn't cure the eyebrow, I didn't cure anything else. So when I messed up that little part and I had to go back and clean it up, I was absolutely terrified that I was going to mess everything up with the acetone. That's why when you go to use the acetone to clean anything up, you want to have your brush barely even wet. Like you barely want to have anything on the brush. Don't have your brush seeping with acetone, because you'll ruin everything. That happened to me so many times. But as you can see, I did some shading there. I just mixed a little bit of that reddish brown with a little bit of milky white, and it created the perfect shading color for Jessica Rabbit. So I shaded around her elbows, around her cleavage, and around her neck area. The shading really brings the character together. Also where her hair is like swooping right there, I also did some shading there as well. So now I pretty much am done with the character. I did do an earring as well. I did that in a gold, and now I'm just top coating the character once everything is cured, and I'm using the Nailzbydev glossy top coat for this. And yeah, now I'm starting on Roger. So I kind of messed up. No, I didn't mess up. Okay, so I was painting the character, literally just trying to get it done, and then I realized that my phone wasn't recording. And then after I went to go check it out, I realized my phone wasn't recording because I ran out of storage. So that is something I've been struggling with a lot with my YouTube videos, my long form content. My videos have not been recording fully because my phone runs out of storage halfway through, or while I'm recording randomly it'll just stop recording. And I guess it wasn't recording this whole time I was painting Roger Rabbit. So when I was painting Roger, I had already gotten this far and I didn't get any of it on footage. Then right here it died again, or turned off because of the storage issue, and then I went ahead and deleted more stuff, and then I had to go ahead and record again. So I'm so sorry you guys. He did get cut out a little bit, but I felt like Jessica's the star of the show anyway. I was like, Roger's cute, but he's not the main attraction here. So yeah, that's it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I had so much fun painting this, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.